Sikiksyd. This is a reading for the future of Libra. You do not need to be a Libra to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connected with someone who does have Libra somewhere in their astrological chart. You can have Libra somewhere in your astrological chart. You came across this reading and it just resonates for you. Okay, check your Venus and Meridian of Libra in your astrological chart to see if it may resonate with this reading. Other products are service description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. What is the future for Libra? Alright, how are you today, Libra? I hope all is well. You have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. You have the Lovers, Gemini energy. And you have the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. And energy is the Princess of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Pisces. Someone has a crush on you, or you have a crush on someone. There's a proposal. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to be a proposal. If you're single, I see you allowing love in. You're deciding to allow love in. Because someone reveals how they emotionally feel about you, or you reveal how you emotionally feel about somebody, and then it allows love in. You choose a lover. Okay? So this could be taking a relationship to another level. For many of you, there's a vocal exchange of emotion that's coming. You're starting a relationship. Yeah, you're starting a relationship. If you're single and you're a feminine energy, many people adore all over you. They just adore you. They think you're very attractive. And that you receive a lot of attention. If you're the feminine energy, you receive a lot of attention. If you're the masculine energy, I feel like you're very creative and very romantic. Someone is going to be very romantic. Okay? Now, with the Lovers, if you're in a relationship, it's your deceased loved ones are watching over your love life. Okay? You and your significant other are going to own a business together. If you don't already own one together, you could be revealing that to the public. It could be something that's very feminine. Many of you guys are also going to a psychic or a medium. You could also be one. But I also see you using your intuition and also getting in touch with your childlike nature in order for you to be able to create. Mm-hmm. If you're in a relationship, it's a very faithful relationship. What's revealed, rather you're in a relationship or you're single, is that somebody chooses you. One lover is chosen and it's it goes in your favor. Okay? There it comes. Somebody stands out above the rest. They stand out above the rest. That's the truth of the Ace of Swords. This person's asking you out on a date. Knight of Cups is someone who's this is someone who will bring you flowers. They want to pull out, the romantic music, and it's they want to give you a lot of compliments with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, because strength. Venus and Leo. This was masculine energy planned this. Strength. Now, strength is saying, if you've been going through a hard time and you're single, there is someone who's coming into your life that's sort of like a angel. Okay, sort of just what you would have needed. The type of soulmate that you were asking for, essentially. Now, if you're in a relationship, you feel like this love does not come around very often, right? You feel like with strength here, there's also an overcoming of the ego. There's an awareness that this is a very strong connection. This This is also minor arcana, the Empress. So whoever the more feminine energy is actually the more financially stable one. You could rap, dance, act, sing with strength. Most likely, many of you own your own business that's very successful. You can also be born into money and then you flip the money that you were born into. Like, you don't have to work. Whoever the feminine energy is, they don't actually have to work. They work when they feel like working. They don't have to work. Very interesting. If you're a feminine energy, you are most likely famous or very well known. Now, with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like somebody is very romantically interested in you. They have a lot of emotion, and it's like finally being expressed. We have a full moon. I believe it's a full moon. The full moon in Virgo, I believe, on the 7th. So you have transformation. Okay, so that's Aries, Scorpio energy. So there's a big change here. Someone is changing. See, because the moon is like, this was hidden. Like, you didn't know this. I feel like you didn't know how much a masculine energy cares about you romantically. You didn't know. So it could also be revealing a baby. Okay, the moon here. But the moon in reverse is like revealing emotion. To choose the lover that you really want. Like, this was given to you from above. And then someone is like making the proposal because the feminine energy is receptive to it. This is something that's sort of new. Princess of Cups, you could also have a daughter. But this is something that's sort of new. Okay? Like, it's sort of a new energy. Or new love, I would feel, new crush. If you're in a relationship, there's like a romantic vibe being like ignited in a relationship to keep it alive. Like, it's becoming more romantic. The masculine energy is taking the initiative to do this, to take it a step further, to like show their emotions, show that they care, because they feel like the feminine energy receives a lot of attention and that they need to step it up because she could have anyone she actually wants. Okay. You have hidden truth and fall. This is about a releasing something from fall. Like, this is actually releasing now. Because in fall, the leaves fall, right? Someone is finally revealing how they feel. The hidden truth. Alright. What is the future for Libra? This is also unconditional love of self for strength. Feminine energy loves themselves unconditionally, which is actually very attractive. Because it means that you're capable of loving other people. You can't give anybody anything you have not been able to give to yourself. What is the future for Libra? So you have prison. Someone feels, you know what's interesting, because then you have child. Like I said, they're a child. This makes me feel like doing things that you've always wanted to do ever since you were a child. Because you're not, you've been sort of like trapped away from your emotional fulfillment of what it is that you wanted to do. Like, say there's a job you've always wanted to do, but for whatever reason, you're like, well, I have not been able to do that because I have to worry about other things in life, like bills, or whatever it is, or whatever it may be, right? But there are dreams and aspirations that it is that you want to accomplish in life, right? That you've had ever since you were a child. For some of you, this is also about recognizing that someone's very fertile. Just in general, like someone could be very healthy, very fertile. Someone could also be pregnant with a girl. Someone also feels like they are imprisoned in a way where they're not They have not expressed how they feel. Because I would allow in love. Like, they have not expressed how they emotionally feel. Because that would be choosing the lover. That would be allowing in love. They're taking that step with the Knight of Cups. That's the masculine energy. It's very interesting. Someone could have been in prison. Okay. If you're a masculine, I see you getting very creative with how you're expressing your emotions to someone and getting more romantic. Knight of Cups is like someone's very, romantic, charming. He wants to bring in the flowers. He wants to step up the game, show that he really likes it, really cares about somebody. You have 3 cards. You have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So the 9 of Wands is Moon and Sagittarius. This could be Pisces or Fuchsia's energy. You emerge from your recent fog and get down to business. Life becomes more serious and realistic. If a person takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. There's a need for good business judgment now. When things are going well, it is all too easy to become overconfident and not give proper attention to one's duties. If this tendency is recognized early, it may be corrected and no harm will be done. You also find time after business is settled for friends or lovers. It's easy to see, hard to foresee. Your lucky numbers are 3, 13, 16, 22, 34, and 32. Now the lovers is also the number 6. You have the moon, which is number 18, and you also have strength, which is the number 8. And the sideways is the infinity sign. That is esoteric. Okay. The 9 of Wands here is also like, there's been a separation from illusion or hiding one's emotions, like holding back one's own emotions. Yeah. There's also like there's been a severing of ties. For a lot of you, this is regarding like career. In the future, you could be firing people at work. You could be cutting off coworkers. Okay. The 5 of Swords here. That's also like, if you're in. Yes. Oh. The gaslighting. Someone could have gone to prison over a rape, a murder, a crime. Something of that nature. It's also revealed that someone has recovered after the ending of any relationship, whether they went through a divorce or they went through a breakup or whatever they went through. It's like someone's recovered and now they're ready for love. Like somebody's ready for love. Because they separated away from the pattern and away from certain people. 5 of Swords is here, which is Venus and Aquarius, can also be Capricorn. There's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. It's true, my friend. If you don't prepare yourself for the weather at hand, you'll be very uncomfortable, such as life. While it's nice to be carefree like a little baby, you must have some amount of preparation and direction in life. How do you expect to get somewhere if you don't know where you're going? Now is the time to define your goals and prepare accordingly. Your lucky numbers are 9, 16, 36, 15, 46, and 33. This is also like you've cut off people who've gaslighted or people who play mind games and manipulate, right? Or this is something that you do, this is something you separated from. But I feel like if this is something that you'd encountered, it's something that you became aware of and you already emotionally separated from. Like you became very independent with the 9 of Pentacles here. Whoever the more feminine energy is, Venus and Virgo, they are the more financially stable one. They may also own a business. It's the minor arcana of the Empress. The 9 of Pentacles is also very healthy energy if you're a feminine energy, very fertile. You could also be going on vacation. And you don't actually have to work. Like, you work when you feel like working. Onyx was made especially for you. Wear it and good luck will follow you. Don't let opportunity knock at your door in vain. Grasp it. And the course of your life will be different. You will be very happy with the one you have chosen for your life's companion. Be patient. Those who have tried to interfere with your happiness will soon find they have no influence on your loved one. You seem to be very outspoken. This has caused your dear one some moments of unhappiness. Curb your temper, and not only will you be happier, but healthier too. Your lucky numbers are 14, 2, 3, 19, 22, and 33. Okay. All right. Libra, you represent partnership. If the relationship you're getting in is very financially stable. Like, it's very privileged. Like, the feminine energy is very financially successful. They could have been born into money, or they just work really hard on a business or something like that. So you're cutting off. This could be coworkers. This could be, for some of you, could be family members, or just relationships where you feel like you've been gaslighted. Like, people have played mind games with you, and it's delayed you from getting into a good commitment or relationship. For some of you, it could have delayed your own success. And so now that you're seeing that, it's sort of like you're making the decision to choose one lover, but it's masculine energy. So whoever the more masculine energy is the person who's doing this. Whoever the more feminine energy is the person who's receiving it. And their energy is reciprocated because there's the infinity sign we're talking about. Meaning the love is infinite. My nose is itching for spirit. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Ashe, Libra.